What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another reps review. I'm doing something a little differently this time. I just got the Travis Scott Phantoms in from Perfect Kicks, PK Kicks, and I wanted to do a unboxing so that you could see the quality of how the package arrives when it's totally wrapped up. So without further ado, I'm just going to start cutting, and you will see that the package is wrapped really thoroughly, and you don't have to worry about the travel or commute of the sneaker because they do a really good job with the packaging. So there we go. And you could see that the shoes come wrapped in styrofoam inside of the box. So they even have a protective coating on it. And bubble wrap. And then here you go. Let me do a full spin around the box so you can see this is very similar to retail, and they have this down to the T from an experience standpoint. So we get rid of the case and put the lid on the bottom. So look at that. They throw in a pair of socks. So that is always a nice touch. And I'm going to do this on the front camera. We'll do a little unboxing. As you can see, these are the wraps that the shoes typically come wrapped in. And here we go. Whoa. This is the look at the Jordan 1 Travis Scott Phantoms. Now I'm going to do a couple different reviews. So that was the unboxing portion of it. And then I'm going to roll right into the review of the sneaker, talk about the details. And then in an entirely separate post, I'm going to actually do a comparison with the retail version. So I can tell you offhand, looking at the sneakers, I'm just going to do, again, this is right straight out of the box. So I'm going to do a 360. And let me get rid of some of this stuff in the background. And there we go. Now we're left with the sneakers. So we'll do a quick little 360. And then I'm going to do some close-ups of the sneakers. I'm very familiar with this pair because I have a pair of retail that I'm going to be showing you in a separate video. So stay tuned for the comparison video. But overall, if you're a fan of this sneaker, it is a really amazing looking sneaker on foot. I've probably worn mine 10 or 15 times. I had the retail version, and I don't think it's necessarily the highest quality sneaker from Nike. Mine had a defect in it, but that's just sort of the way that things go sometimes. So there you go from a spin around perspective. And then I'm going to hold up the shoe to the side camera over here. As you can see, this is all in sort of tones of black, and in person it ends up looking like it's probably 2 or 3 different tones. As you can see in the camera, this is really pretty smooth. And then on the side panel, this is a rougher texture. And so the toe box, I'm doing this all on the side camera. And again, there's a close-up. You can see the stitching is really high quality. You can see the Cactus Jack, and then on the back you can see the B logo. In addition to this, it comes with two different sets of shoelaces. So you get the red, and then you get the stripes. And in my pair that I have that I wear that's retail, I use the red. Now I'm going to actually do a close-up in the front-facing camera. So as you can see, the entire sneaker is done in black, but it has, just like the retail, many different shades that it looks like when you're looking at it in person. And so I'm just going to do a 360 close-up. You can see there's the Cactus Jack, and you can see the suede is really, really nice, very high quality. I mean, this feels super buttery smooth to the touch. This is a much rougher material, and we'll go around, and then there you go. That's sort of that B logo that's on the back, and you can see this is just a rough material. And then as you can see on the side, the midsole is black and the bottom of the shoe is black. So this looks really great. I mean, I'm going to be comparing it to the real sneaker, but I'll tell you, if I got this in a store, from a reseller, I would not even question the quality of this. So I'll leave that there. Again, I'm going to do on the side camera close up. There's the suede on the inside. You can see the Cactus Jack logo, really similar. There is also the Cactus Jack tag. You can see the Nike Air tag. And again, this is just super sweet and smooth suede. And then, of course, on the back, you have the Air Jordan. So I'm going to go over to the front camera so you can get many, many different close-up looks. As I said, on the side, this is just super, super smooth suede. Feels great to the touch. There is the Cactus Jack. And then if you take a look at that, there's that rough sort of suede / buck. The toe is just butter. It's great. And there is the Nike Air. And of course, there is the Cactus Jack. And, this is just, if you love black, this is a must-have sneaker. This is high quality. And I'm going to put it down again on the little, dolly over here and just give you a spin. I mean, I'll zoom in when I do, when I post this. But as you can see, this is just a really beautiful Travis Scott rep. This is from PK. And, I want you guys to know this video is informational. Make up your own mind. This sneaker is going retail right now on StockX for about $1,000 to, $1,200, $1,300, depending on shoe size. And it's much less expensive on, Perfect Kicks, PK Kicks. And so I think that, this is a really good option for people who, don't have the budget, or or if people want to invest in the stock market. There are different ways that you can allocate your funds. I'm going to also do one more close-up because I think that this is a characteristic that a lot of people don't know about, but the actual liner in the shoe is this sort of terry cloth, really soft, smooth, material. And, I'll even do the insoles. Now, I don't have the insoles left. Let me see if I can get these out really easy. Yeah, I can. So these are the Travis Scott, and they look exactly like I don't have my own insoles in my shoes any longer, but these are exactly what they look like. So, that is great. I will tell you one of the most amazing details that I think when you get this package. Now, again, I would never pass this off on anyone, but you get the bandanas even. And so, if you take a look at these, these bandanas are really very cool. And this was part of the retail packaging as well. So I don't have the retail version in a box anymore because I've been wearing them for the last 6 months, maybe longer actually. I think I got them in last October, so I've been wearing mine for a while. But anyway, you can see that it comes with every aspect of the retail pair. So what I would say is that if you're a big fan, let me pull those back. Let me zoom in so you can get a really solid look at the toe box. You can just see it's really high quality. There is the Cactus Jack, and all in all, just a beautiful, beautiful shoe. And let me do a little zoom in on the back of the sneaker. So let me know what you guys think. This is the PK 5.0 version. I find that it's just amazing quality looking at it. On foot, I would never be able to tell any difference between retail and this. So I obviously think that it's a really great rep. And I think that everyone needs to, determine whether they want to go for that, big ticket retail item, or if they want to go for a knockoff like this. And again, the information on how to get this sneaker, how to cop this sneaker will be in the description of the video. So you'll be able to make up your own choice, but I just think that this is a beautiful shoe. And so, do me a favor. If you like this video, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to bring you really good reviews on all of the, reps and high quality, and letting you guys know that there are options out there. And so if you don't want to deal in the reseller retail market, there are definitely options. And do me a favor, if you like this video, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for my review on real versus fake, because I'm going to compare both versions so that you can see for yourself what you think is, if you could tell the difference. And with that, do me a favor, stay tuned for our next review, and I will catch you at the next episode.